I like the plate discipline there.
Hard hit to third. Slings it across, and there's 2 down.
Up next to Colorado, the shortstop, Joanna.
Man, working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. And first offering is fouled off.
We've seen her flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If she can keep up this pace she's on, we could be in for something really special.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hard hit, but right at him. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for Colorado, Joanna Mann. That one lifted to left. Hines should have this one. And there's 1 down.
Woo, she was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. She was ready to hit.
Ground ball up the middle. Mann throws to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Joanna Mann. That one ripped left field.
Find the ball.
And that's going to bang against the wall. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but she certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still.
She's trying for third. In there for strike 3. Rolling and got it. Ivan Melendez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Slings to first. That ends the frame. So 2 down, and now Joanna Mann. Fair ball. Now she turns and heads for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get her, and that's the inning. Mann kept that hitting streak going.
They'll never complain about getting a team win, but I think they expect her to make a larger contribution than she did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joanna Mann. That's to third. Tosses to first. Now 2 out. Here's the swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. The 2-run shot, and the Rockies jump in front. It's 2-0. The Rockies would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Lou. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Man, a former Rookie of the Year, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. This one in the air, right field. Holds it in on the run. That's out number 2. So 2 down. Next to hit for the Rockies. Joanna Mann. She's already homered in this game. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. another homer for 90th home run of the season. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2.
What a timely home run that is. Now they're in the driver's seat, and you can't overstate the impact she's had on this game.
Man was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 homers on the day.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Joanna Mann digging in for the Rockies. Well struck left field, carrying well, and it's into the bleachers, out of here. A 2-run homer. The Rockies score first. It's 2-0.
She went up there looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
2 outs, runner at first. Now, runner takes off, strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Chris, she's currently the team leader in OPS. Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Throw to first is in time. Runner at second, 2 down. Man went off for 2 homers in her last game. On a line. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. The relay throw. Not going to get her. She's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
2 on, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes. Now for Colorado, Joanna Mann. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw, and it's a double, making her 3 for 4 on the day.
Well, no waiting around right there. She was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner at second. She's trying for third. Swing and a ball popped up. Bogarts should have this one. Brings it in. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Here's a 2-2. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Man, around third. She will score. It's an RBI single. It's 10-1. Back here at Coors Field. On to the bottom of the eighth. Joanna Mann digging in for the Rockies. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Now she'll turn for second. That gets by him. And she'll pull into second safely. Digging in, Alec Burleson. Runner at second. She's trying for third. Grounds one to the right side. Handles, throws to first. One gone at the bottom of the eighth. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Man, really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 4 hits, one of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
Joanna Mann with a remarkable run. Next to hit for the Rockies, Joanna Mann. Mann really mashed in her last game with 4 extra base hits. And there's a foul ball. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. That was blasted to the moon. She's one step closer to 100 homers this season. The Rockies score first. It's 2-0.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Sean Murphy. Up the middle, Mann. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Line drive. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. 1 run across, coming home. The relay to the place. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 5-2.
Waste no time there. And you can turn. All around at 107 off the bat. It's going to make you feel really good inside. If she elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Runner takes off. That's a base hit. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Bogarts gets it to first. That ends the inning. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogarts. 2 on, 2 outs. Hit on the ground to short. Fires to first.
Got him. That's an out.
They limit the damage here. Here's the swing and a drive. Left field, and she knew it. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 8-4. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And it's second. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Joanna Mann. Golden opportunity right here. Hard liner. And this one looks like trouble. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Runner around third. Relay throw home. Eagles score and they take the lead. It's 11-10.
Well, clearly she was ready to hit right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes...
She's trying for third. Pitch misses. And the throw out at third. Joanna Mann digs in now.
Drove in 3 last time up, and another chance to put something on the board here.
Laser to the gaps and score the run. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and now they trail by 1. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
She was all over that one. Challenged her with a fastball right in the heart of the zone, and she was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Alec Burleson, the next to hit. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. So the tying run is second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home, fires to the plate. There's the tag, they get her, and that's the inning. We go to the 9th. So digging in now for San Diego, MJ Melendez. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive...
Mann was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Knocked out 5 hits, including 2 home runs.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
And the final in this one, 14-13. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Joanna Mann, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Next for Colorado, Joanna Mann. 5 for 5 yesterday. She was incredible to watch in that one. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it is gone. she'll circle the bases. That's her 4th home run of the series. The Rockies score first. It's 2-0.
She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Foul ball. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. She has the best OPS in the National League. Two down, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts. The 0-1. Out to short. Fires over to first. He's out. Here's a swing and a drive. Left field, and she knew it. Another homer. She's done it again. Her 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
No, Brew, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. Double play.
Out of there.
They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Now at the plate, Joanna Mann.
Coming off an absolute bomb in her last at bat.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. There's a strike. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off.
Man, was a big contributor for them in the win. 3 homers in this one, just amazing.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Joanna Mann went yard 3 times. So 2 down. Sean Murphy, the next up for the Padres. Hit on the ground to short. Mann. They take the force out. Joanna Mann will hit next. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as she had 3 hits. This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Rockies take the lead. So in now for Colorado, Alec Burleson. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the finale of this 4-game set. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. She'll score easily, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Jump throw on the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Rockies,
Man made it rain homers in her last game, going deep 3 times. And foul ball.
3 homer games do not grow on trees. There aren't even 150 players in MLB history who've done it more than once. So what she did in that last game was really impressive.
And makes the grab. 1 away.
Up next for the Rockies, the shortstop, Joanna.
That one ripped left field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. She powers that one out to left. That's her 7th home run of the series. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
She's so good at getting her arms extended, and that's exactly what she did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but she doesn't allow her wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Rip, but it curls foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom of the 7th. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. Her 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
Man, had a great showing in the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Really impressive work at the dish. She gave her teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask her to do.
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Colorado Rockies. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing. 1 out man at first. Here's a big power threat. Ben Rice. Bounce to the right side. Flips it. There's one. Double play. What a quick. So up next, Joanna Mann. Well, in their win last game, this player came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. The 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul.
Well, it made it so comfortable for her club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on her, but the way she's been swinging it, I expect her to have another big one.
Got her. 1 down. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Fair ball. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Relay throw home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. 1 down. Runner at first. Now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. The 1-2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Flips to second. That's one. What a double play that. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Joanna Mann digging in for the Rockies. To the left side, but it is well fouled. The Rockies looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boo. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Joanna Mann getting ready to hit.
Well, she's on quite a run right now, Boo. So much swagger at the dish, and a nightmare for opposing pitchers.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. And he dropped it. Now she'll turn for second. She'll reach second with one away. One out. Runner at second. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Runner at second. Tap back to the mound.
Get here. Hold it right here.
Fires over to first. And there's two away. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies.
The catcher, Hunter Goodman.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. So two down. Next for Colorado, Joanna Mann. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's bad. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. She powers that one out to left. And they're chipping away. It's 10-5.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that.
Mann with a valiant job in defeat.
Can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of her huge effort. It's easy to see why she's a key contributor for them.
And now the center fielder, Jason Dominguez. Fair ball. Judge around second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. She'll take a trot around the bases. Her 100th home run of the year. And they're on the board. It's 3-1.
The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what she did. She caught it out front and drove it out of here.
On the ground to third. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 4-2. Next to hit for the Rockies, Alec Burleson. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, left field. Bellinger makes the grab. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He decides to hold on to it, and now they have runners at the corners. Man at first, one away. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. she only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're at the top of the fifth. Out to short. Handles, throws the first one away here in the fifth. Next to hit, Joanna Mann. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. That one is absolutely belted. Parrying well. And it's off the wall. The run comes in from second. The relay. Bang, and she's in there.
She was all over that one. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of her stick.
Runner on second, 2 down. This one in the dirt. On the ground, Caballero. They limit the damage here. Go ahead run on base. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Mann digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 11-6.
Well, no waiting around right there. She was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with her bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and she stayed long.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. First and second, 1 out. Taylor Ward stepping in now for the Yankees. The Yankees trying to get back into this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball. Nice stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. And now, Joanna Mann. She's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Mann moved a little closer to history as she picked up her 250th hit of the season. Remarkable.
Remarkable is right, Boog. I mean, when Ichiro reached 250 hits in 2004, that was just the 7th time anybody had done it and the first time in 74 years. What a season we've seen. She's really done something special.
Joanna Mann with an... Here's the shortstop at the plate. Joanna Mann. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And she starts her afternoon off right with a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alec Burleson digging in for the Rockies. Runner at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Thank you, mate.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Runners at the corners here. One away. Kyle McCain digging in for the Rockies. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one in the air center field. 2 down. So in now for Colorado, Jordan Beck. The 0-2. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of makes the catch, inning over. Man, a former Rookie of the Year, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. And that is out of play. The Rockies could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Chopped left side and foul ball. In the air to left center. And there's 2 away. Back here at Coors Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Aaron Judge stepping in now. For the Yankees. Up the middle.
1-1-1.
The throw to first.
He's out.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The Rockies, a shortstop.
Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That's her 4th home run of the series. And they close the gap. It's 6-2.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Man now at the plate. She's already homered in this game. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The tying run at the plate. Hard liner. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner around third. Oh, he throws it away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, she wasn't fooled at all.
So the tying run is second. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and she scores. It's 6-6.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Up the middle, man. Fires to first, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. Now, Joanna Mann. She's already homered here in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. Another homer. She's done it again. Her 2nd homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-6.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. The 0-2. Now there's a bullet down the line. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Kind of a risky pitch.
Man really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
In a 1-run game as this one ends 10-9. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle, only 4 will advance. In the first round, the contestants will have 3 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. The semifinal and championship rounds last just 2 minutes. If a contestant hits a home run over 425 feet during bonus time, they will earn an additional out. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Now batting, Joanna Mann. Let's see what she can do. Just 1 minute remaining. Home run. 30 seconds left. That one is gone. No question about that one. Her third consecutive home run. The bonus round has begun. Alrighty, let's see what... 2 minutes are now on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Kyle Schwarber.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Joanna Mann getting ready to hit. Mann launched a pair of homers in her last game. A sliding stop. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Joanna Mann. Out front, rip foul. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And we're starting over. First and second, one out. Joanna Mann, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. She's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted, and it's into the gap. Runner around third, hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. 2 on, 1 out. Got him looking. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Ramirez sends it to first. They limit now top 7, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to lead it off. Tyler Fitzgerald.
Well, with his speed, he could really make... Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.
Joanna Mann will hit next. Leading the NL in home runs to start today. She's been a beast. And first offering is fouled off. Mann with some new hardware on the mantle after winning this year's All-Star MVP award. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Runner at second. Runner on the go again. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Mann around third. She will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Here's Jose Ramirez. Out to short. Mann. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. Eagles score and they take the lead.
A couple of hits in a row for her here. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. She elevates that a little bit more. It's definitely out of here.
Runner at second. She's trying for third. Makes the catch, one down. Throw behind the runner. They've got her doubled off. Kyle Manzardo digs into the Guardians. Here's the 0-2. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. On the run, throw to first. He beats it out, and it's first and second on the infield single. Man, the former Rookie of the Year, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
She was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And she met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Runner on second, 2 down. Out towards left center. Varsho under this one. And that is that. And here is Sosa to the plate. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, that's 1. Over to first, safe. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, and that's the third. 2 outs, runner on first. Ha-Sung Kim digs in for the Guardians. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Man, had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
They may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
So up next, Joanna Mann. There's the swing and a miss. Just underway here in Cleveland. On the ground. And that's just foul. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Into Heritage Park and out of here. Home run. Her latest homer in an incredible season. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Nolan Jones. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. To her knee, the throw, and she gets him. Nicely done. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Out of here. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Man slings to first in time. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record, 22. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. And she's gone yard again. That's her third home run of the game. And they add on. It's 4-0.
She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
Edmundo Sosa digs in for the Guardians. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the missed play costs him. One down. Joanna Mann getting ready to hit. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as she was out front.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, so you can get her to chase something in the dirt.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough.
Runner takes off. Deep there for strike 3. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. And the batter is George Springer. 2 on, 2 outs. Hit on the ground to short. Man. Tosses to first. Inning over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Joanna Mann. That's smacked on a line to center. And there's 2 away. Mann was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A special game at the dish with 3 homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time, because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
Joanna Mann went yard. 1 down. Joanna Mann digging in for the Rockies, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. There's a swing and a drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So digging in, Alec Burleson. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt, blocked. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Payoff pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Chopped left side. Mann. And he's out. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. So in now for Colorado, Joanna Mann. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than she does this season. She has been dangerous. Ripped to short. Whips it to first. And that. Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. Stepping up for the Guardians. Ha-Sung Kim. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swing and a bouncer out to short. They get the force. That. Joanna Mann digging in for the Rockies. And that one hammered. And foul ball. Foul ball there. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
She found herself behind in the count right there, but she didn't give in. She put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105.
Runner on the go in the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's 50 stolen bases for her this year. So the tying run at second. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And back inside the stadium, and the Sunday Night Showcase is a close one. And up next for Cleveland, George Springer. A dive, nice stop to first. And that's a great play for the out. Mann managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
No question that she delivered at the dish for him, even though it wasn't enough to get him the W. This was a good showing at the plate for her.
Joanna Mann ready to go. One down. So in now for Colorado, Joanna Mann. And first offering is fouled off. Sanchez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Line to left. Two down. Ground ball could be two. Quick feed to second for one. Now to first, and it's a double play. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Kazuma Okamoto stands in for the Phillies. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Man at first, one away. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So digging in, Joanna Mann looking to bring her hitting streak up to 30 games. Maybe some added pressure on her right here. This one smoked on its way out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-3.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
ready for the bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jesus Sanchez. Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Man, kept the hitting streak alive. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
If she can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Joanna Mann looking to Joanna Mann digging in for the Rockies. There's a swing and a drive.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut her down, going for 2. One down. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Here's the 0-2. Towards first. They get 1. Nice grab. The tag, and they got him.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Out of here. She powers that one out to left. Her latest homer in an incredible season. And the Rockies jump in front. It's 3-2. So the Philly batting order turns over. This is Bryson Stott. One down. Phillies down a run. Out to short. There's one. Over to first. Safe. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Third time through the order now. Bryson Stott now at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle. Oh, a great flip. What a play. And now, Joanna Mann. She's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball popped up. Infield fly called there. No outs. Runner at first. Here's Bryce Harper.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play. We go to the 9th. Leading off, Joanna Mann. Well struck right field. Carrying well. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Round second, taken for third. The relay, safe. And that's her third hit.
Well, clearly she was ready to hit right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but she hit that one pretty well. And if she hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Throw down to third, but she's back safely. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Thank you, mate.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Runners at the corners here, one away. Hunter Goodman digging in for the right. Ripped back to the mound, and that got him. Gets it there in time, though, but a run does score in the play. Man, had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joanna Mann. Suzuki gets his lead at first, nobody out. Mann mashed a homer in her last game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. The relay to third, not in time. She's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. She hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but that's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just really have to get a hold of one to drive it out in that part of the ballpark. But
tosses across the first. One out in the top of the first. One down, runner at third. Eugenio Suarez digging in for the Rockies. Oh, and now a wild pitch. Fires to third, but she's back. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. His 29th of the season. Runner at second here, one gone. That's smashed towards center. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 2 outs, bases are full. That one is absolutely belted.
Go hard. Don't you.
One hopper off the wall should bring in 2. Round third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, head first slide, and he's safe. And they now lead by 9.
didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of her stick.
Runner breaks for third. Hit hard on the ground is short. Turner with the throw to first. That'll end the inning after a lot. One down. Here's the third baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Hit on the ground to short. Man. 2 gone now. So up next, Joanna Mann.
Drove in 3 last time up, and another chance to put something on the board here.
Fouled off left side. Mann went deep in her most recent game. Man on second, 2 down. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the top of the wall. The run comes in from second. The relay throw. Safe. And that's her third hit.
She was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but she... certainly hit it hard enough. Didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
She's trying for third on the ground right side. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning. And they limit the... So 2 down. Joanna Mann digging in for the Rockies.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
This one in the air center field. And that is that. Mann was a big contributor for them in the win. Drove in 5 runs for them.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Joanna Mann digging in for the Rockies. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Okamoto to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner itself.
Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. 1 run across coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4.
Now, no waiting around right there. She was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped.
Runner takes off for third. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees, and they get the out. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Johnny DeLuca digs in now. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Touches the bag for 1, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Back at Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
On a line, takes it in for the out. 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Joanna Mann. She's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard now with 1 away.
Another multi-hit game for her. She's been really hot lately. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but she sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to reach.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that extends her lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Runner on the go again. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Runner goes again. Up the middle. Turner tosses to first. 2 away. So a runner at third, 2 men out. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, right field, Sanchez should have this one. And that'll do it. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kazuma Okamoto. Ground ball could be 2. The flip, 1 and second, on to first, double play. First and second, no outs. Joanna Mann, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. She's proven she can drive in runs in these spots.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they've rallied from 5 back. It's 8-7.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within herself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Mann had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of her huge effort. It's easy to see why she's a key contributor for them.
Joanna Mann, Joanna Mann digging in for the Rockies. There's a buzz in the stadium every time she comes to the plate as she tries to extend her hitting streak. Mann knocked home 5 runs in her last game. A sliding stop. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Nasim Nunez digs in now. And a 1-2. On the ground. Mann looks to second. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Back in Washington, D.C. All set for the start of the inning. Joanna Mann digging in for the Rockies. Swings here and last one.